The alleged bully, Hiro Mikashiba, turns up dead. There is no mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ichincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
And we are on to chapter 4, Red Knife of Lost Judgment. I want to say things are getting more interesting, but as they said, things are getting more and more vague.
Hello, you've reached Stereo High School. Yes, it's tragic news.
Everybody knows that he's dead now, so everyone's calling to school.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes. Oh, yes.
Now to the murder victim found in Izazaki Ijinsho.
Yes.
Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, a student teacher at Seirio High School. Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object. Mikoshiba was reported as a missing person.
Blood loss from a sharp object.
What's the plan today, fellas?
Early on.
Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
My nose is stuffy.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
So them
You'll
two are
have to manage,
hungover.
man.
I figure I'll head back to Seirio High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh? Pretty teacher like her doesn't deserve it.
I don't think she's gonna help us.
Right from the outset, Sawa-sensei flat out denied that Mikoshiba ever bullied Toshiro Hara.
And why did she do that?
Then we learned she confronted him about his actions 4 years ago.
So why did she stick up for
Which
him?
means she was starting to suspect he was the bully.
Then some chicken shade shows up, makes some threats, and suddenly teacher's lips are sealed shut, huh?
Whoever she was, she has to be involved with the murder. How else could she have Mikoshiba's picture from right before he died?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying. And if so, that's pretty bizarre.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikoshiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread? That way the murder would be, I don't know, more justified?
Yeah, I do
It's
see the logic
true.
there.
Okay. But what gets me is, why would Sawa-sensei change her answer like that?
Have you considered she may have been pressured to hide the truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past Chairman Okuda to pull something like that.
I doubt he has that kind of sway over her, though. Sawa-sensei doesn't exactly mince words with him. Guess we'll have to ask her directly if we really want to know.
Yeah, but didn't she make it pretty clear you need to keep your distance?
What kind of a detective would I be if I gave up because of that?
Point taken. Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura. Only I can get in and out of the school without raising a red flag right now.
Okay, returning to the high school. I know there was missions. I might be able to do this once I go to the high school. And can I do this one now or at night? I like doing the side missions, but I don't want this series to be too long and there's a lot of side missions. So, I don't know. I might still do them. Maybe if you take a taxi, you can go back to Kamurocho. I kind of want to test that. Is that an option? You can. So you can go between two places. I don't know why. I'm used to, like, when they introduce a new place in a game, I'm used to you only being able to go or stay in one place. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. 2 places to explore. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in this though, because that might just be a lot of side cases. Maybe I can make another video out of it. I'm in Kamurocho. This is the place I remember. And I've eaten at all these places in the first game. Every single one. There's one side mission here. We can go see what it's about. Sorry. So what's this? Cafe bar romance? I said give me the goddamn money, move it. Oh, they're arguing up there. I don't have the code to open the register. I'm just a part-timer. Oh, someone's getting robbed. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. Yeah. Oh, they're it's just a film. They're just filming. Everything's fine. And cut. That's the last shot for the day. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow morning, we pick things up back at the studio. Extras, you'll be getting an email from us soon. Thanks again. They were shooting Office Alone 4 here. I wish I could have snuck in amongst the extras. So it's just a filming. Okay. According to chatter, they're shooting a robbery scene at another location too. Are movies with robberies that popular? Oh, it's for a movie. Jeez, I was really worried for a second. Guess I should be. They don't want to get in the way of the cleanup. Is that actor? Are we gonna run into him again? Investigate Cafe Alps. I had to figure out where all of these places were. And I still don't really remember. Cafe Alps. I know. Where is it? Where are you? You're over here. Okay. Can I use my hoverboard? Yeah. But there's too many people that are in the streets, so I'll probably just run into them. Sorry, don't mean to run into you. You're like all the way over here. Yeah, I remember this place. Cafe M. Cafe M is over here. Inside Cafe. And this was the other one. You're over here. Nope. Almost had it. Right here. Right? It says I can go in from here, or is this the back door? I can only go out from there. Well then. So we'll go through here. Just gonna go through here. They had this whole area back here. I remember this. Well, I remember you too. Was this where the pawn shop was? Had I ever been here? Why do I feel like I've never been here? I can't go through the door. What was my mission? Investigate cafe Alps. Robbery going on. Someone told me it isn't a movie shoot. I have to check it out. Maybe I should make an observation of the entrance. Oh, okay. See, this is what I mean. How am I supposed to know when I need to use the observation mode? And what are these messages? Oh, that's the bud searcher. The messages aren't available yet. Alright. So I have to observe the entrance. Observe. Is this even the right place? I never know. Because I can't get in on either side. So this must be the entrance, right? Observation. Not seeing anything here. Maybe here? Ah. No? Maybe if I use it where I just was. I don't know. I think I'm just not doing it right. Now it's open? It didn't open before. Yes, it did. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'm supposed to use the buzzwords. I completely forget about that. Search keyword. I thought we were done filming Officer Alone. Maybe it's a reshot. Filming Officer Alone and Camaro Chill. Okay. This is exactly where I am. Trying to think of it, I saw the end of that Officer Alone shoot myself. Anyone talking about it? A robbery is supposed to be filmed at the studio, not here. I heard them filming a robbery and it sounded cray-cray. It's the same place I'm at. I thought the Berkeley scene was already shot. Okay. Okay, so now it's there. I just had to do the buzzwords. I'm probably not gonna get the hang of that at all. Ouch. Give me the money, move it. I don't have the code to open a register, I'm just a part-timer. I don't give a shit what you are, open it or you're dead. Those are the same lines. Weren't they shooting the same scene before and they said they were done? Was this temporarily closed due to filming? Something doesn't add up. They were done shooting in the cafe on Tenkaichi Street. Why would anyone bother shooting identical scenes at different locations? They're disguising it as filming. I don't see any staff around. This is fishy. I should observe the storefront a bit. Okay. So they do tell me I'm just being slow. Observing. Can't say I've ever seen Alps try using one of those as a sign before. I don't know what this says.
What the?
Oh.
Suspicious.
But it's actually saying there's a robbery right now. I hope I'm just worried about nothing, but if I'm right about this, there's a real problem. I should check out the situation for myself. Maybe I'll loop around to the back of the store and pop in quietly. So I'm going where I just was. Okay. All of this is kind of familiar but different to me, so. Lockpick. I love the lockpicking in this game. I really enjoy doing this.
Almost there. That'll do it.
It's just satisfying to me. Open the register or you're dead. Hear me? No, please don't do this. I can't open it. I really can't. I knew what that sign was saying. There's a robbery right now, not a film shoot. I've got to call the cops. This is going nowhere. Fuck it. Now give me the money or this lady's dying right in front of you. This is bad. No time for the cops. I have to do something. But what can I do without getting anyone hurt? Can I close the distance? Wow. Am I actually gonna wear this? There was one. Oh, there's other stuff. But there was a side mission with this whole costume that I really enjoyed. It was like pure detective trying to find out who did it and put the clues together. I really liked that. Okay, so let's see what this is about. A big barrel. It'll probably fit in there, but then what? Maybe if Kaito were here to roll me in. Okay. The boxes won't work. I realize I have to go with the costumes, but just for the sake. So many boxes, guess they all got tossed back here. Aren't they supposed to be flattening them? This one's pretty big though. Maybe I can get in and sneak up on them real slick like. But how would I sneak in with the box? What's the other option? So what is this? Onomichio outfit for promotional use and the Onomichi collaboration menu kickoff event. Guess that explains why it's here. Could this help me get closer to the burglar? I want to say this is the reasonable thing, right? I don't think the box would work. I guess you wouldn't expect Onomichi to target him. Maybe I actually could take him by surprise. But you don't want to wear it, do you? This is starting to seem a little out there. Do I really want to take on this burglar as Onomichio? I mean, you second guessed it, now I don't know. How would that even? Alright. Hide in the box. Center of gravity's pretty low. Feels like I can manage though if I don't make any wrong moves. Alright, time for some tactical cafe action. Let's see, he didn't second guess that one.
Whatever, just a box.
Okay.
You wanna watch this woman die? Open the fucking register!
Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh. Okay. Turn your head. Okay. I mean, I would notice if a box was getting closer to me, but okay, that worked. Cool. This ought to do the trick. I don't know why this just feels so silly to me. Like the suit probably would have made more sense, but maybe not.
Hey!
It's over, stop resisting. Police, we got a report of an armed robbery. Yeah, this is the man. I caught him in the middle of it. Run.
Huh?
Officer, that woman's partners with a robber. Oh. I'll chase after him, you arrest the woman. Oh, so they're in? She's in on it? Calling for backup, calling for backup. Okay, chase.
Hold up!
Ooh. I'm never prepared.
You won't get away!
I hated this place because they would always run in here. Even with the drone races, this place sucked. This way.
Hold up!
I forgot this was a stamina thing. At least they're usually the same ones.
You won't get away!
Stop running, stop running, stop running.
Hold up!
Almost. He's not out of stamina yet. Now we're just... We just went through here. I'm not close enough to grab him yet, though.
Hold up!
There he is. Need to check and see if I can upgrade some stuff. You're done, give it up.
No way.
Using the movie shoot as a cover, though. That was pretty smart, I have to say. And the partner who plays along as a customer, you had your own little scene going on, didn't you? This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Thank you for your help to apprehend the suspect. No problem. I'm just glad no innocent people got hurt. Those two are a husband and wife team. Oh, they've been making a real mess all across the country lately. They take advantage of different local events to commit crimes without raising much attention.
I see.
So this time they exploited a movie shoot nearby. But it wasn't enough to keep them out of the clink. Thanks again. And the owner of the Alps asked me to give you this. Smoke bomb. Thank you. I imagine they'll be closed for a while after something like this, huh? Quite the opposite, actually. He said he couldn't wait to open the doors back up once we were done with the scene.
Oh.
Wow, really? Well, I guess that's just Alps for you. Even an armed robbery isn't enough to shake them. I suppose I better get going. Right. Please report any other crimes you may see. Hey, did you see that Office Alone 4 leak? There's just burglary in the cafe. It's so sick. Weren't they just shooting that though? How's it already out? I guess someone secretly filmed it with their phone while they were on set. You seriously have to see it, like it's so real. Oh.
Seriously?
This angry guy catching the robber, is he the main character? Can't really see his face from this angle. Any idea who he is? I don't recognize him. Maybe this is his first movie? He's good at action though. If he's got acting chops, he might even have a decent career. Maybe I'll poke my head into the drama club one of these days though. Eh. We already went through that whole acting thing in the first game. It wasn't all that great. I'm gonna go back to the school. I just wanted to come here and see. Let's go back to the detective agency. That's cool though, you can go in between Kamurocho and Yokohama. Oh yeah, the girlfriend profiles. 32. They have the whole profile, huh? I guess that's supposed to help you when you go on dates. Okay. Oh. SP. 48,000. Health would work. And I'm gonna just max that out. 30 will gradually charge while your health is low. Okay. I'm looking for like the low cost ones. Cause I don't wanna spend all of it right now. Well, you block. Do you have the same cakes as you did before? Oh no, they're different. Ooh, this one's new. But I can't eat any of them because I'm full. Oh, fine. Okay. Let's go back to Yokohama. Looks like school's out already. I gotta go check on Sawa-sensei. Faculty room?
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh? Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Yeah, them too.
Guess that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
I couldn't. I knew how hard you guys would have taken it.
You know who did it? I mean, a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So, he really was murdered.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsun, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
Oh, what did Sawa-sensei tell you? She give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's just... It's hard hearing all this, man. Will you at least keep us posted if you find out anything?
No promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
Could you keep me in the loop too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this. Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
Is she even in here? Oh, she is. She's not gonna want to talk though. I know that.
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus. I don't have that kind of authority. But would you please stop bothering me?
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
She's not gonna give me the time of day if I keep pushing like this. Guess I'll have to make do with just checking in on her. Yeah. I knew nothing was gonna come out of that. I wonder if this picture of Mikoshiba was taken where they found the body. This location should be somewhere in Ijincho. And if I'm going to stay on this case, I need to look into everything.
Hey, Tsukumo? It's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Of course. In fact, I can do that pretty quickly. Why? Did you want to go there now?
That's the idea.
Okay, but do note that it's been a few days since they found him. The police may have already scooped up the evidence.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if it was a waste of time.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a superpower to have. Okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River. It's near a small park. On the second floor of the building, specifically. The first floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
Okay. This story isn't as like straightforward as it might seem at the moment. I mean, the first one wasn't either. But there was like the mole and everything. And we didn't know who the mole was. It was interesting. Okay. What's this? Oh, is this another side mission? Should I get into this? I don't know if this is the one that I had already started or not. No, this is a different one. You mean abducted? Do you think they implant devices in the people they take? I don't know, but I saw it with my own eyes, a real UFO right here in Ichincho. You know, I remember hearing about an alien abduction here in town a couple years back. Some third year that goes here, his dad up and disappeared. She's talk about spooky. UFOs are all over chatter now too. People are saying someone might get abducted again. Abductions by a UFO. Let's get out of here before they take us too. One of them mentioned chatter. I should see what the fuss is. I didn't mean to get into another side mission. What's this? A drone race. Where did all these pop up from? That's not one I know. This isn't one I know. I'll come back to that. Someone dropped that item. Is it yours?
Excuse me.
You were tripping over it. Thank you for finding your exam notes. Rubber. Where is it? Over here. but she wanna fight. Oh, I almost got the bus thing, but it didn't work. There was one to push them into a moving car. I almost would have gotten that. I have places to be. She's gonna follow me anyway, so come on.
Let go.
Nice try, jerk.
Yep. An abandoned building near the Sakura River. This must be where Mikoshiba's body was found. And it's locked. The lock looks easy to break, but it's still daytime and there are people around. I should see if there's another way in.
Hey.
Should I just break the lock and force my way in? No, it's still daytime, there's people around. Am I gonna have to parkour my way in? Probably. I'm looking. It's this building. And that window is closed. Maybe there's an open window somewhere.
What the?
Close.
Suspicious.
This is open? Didn't look like it. That window's open, but it looks impossible to get up there. She's like sneaking in from the front. Is that a question I should check side or the back of the building? Okay. Like over here? I can't back out of it just yet. This is the way in. Broken fence, I think I can get through this with little effort. I have to head through the rear of the building. Well, if the front won't work, I'll just have to improvise. Made my way through it, now hopefully there's a way in on this side. Parkour. An open window. I can use it to sneak in. I need something to give me a boost if I'm gonna climb up there. Let's see if I can find something. Something to give me a boost. To get up here?
Suspicious.
These? Here is good, I can climb up from this spot. Yeah. Alright. You can get to these areas by taking a running start and press circle at the exact time. Parkour while running. Press X to sprint toward a gap and press something proper. Run along the wall. You can also swing across iron bars. Press X to run, and press right to prop to swing across the bar safely. Okay. Running gap. Okay. No, go back. You have to get up there. Am I not supposed to be up here at all? Nope. Up. How did I even... jump while climbing? Move L press. Okay. I need to go up, right? Mm-hmm. And into the window.
Hello? Anybody here? Coming through. Now, where exactly was the body? There's gotta be some clues that'll give me that.
Like the giant arrow? Is it okay for me to just jump down here? I guess. Okay.
Huh? Are these burn marks?
Ooh.
What the?
Blood. This black stain has got to be blood. So this is where Mikoshiba's body was. I would think this would be something, but I guess not.
Suspicious.
Burn marks on the floor, and it looks like there's red powder dusted on the surface. Where flares were, right? More info has been added. Just to clear it. More evidence. Now do I feel like someone's gonna walk up on me while I'm in here? That arrow must have indicated the body's location. I guess the killer liked to have everything lined up. This building matches up with the photo, so Mikoshiba was alive when he was brought here. I'm thinking the flares was put there by someone who wanted them to find his body. Cause he went missing, and it took them 2 months to find his body. So, I don't know. Which means this isn't just where his body was dumped, this is where the murder actually happened.
Huh?
Yeah, there's someone else here. Oh, the, other police guy. Someone's coming, crap, the cops just had to come back to the scene now. Stealthy?
Hey, I heard something.
Who's there?
Are they gonna catch me? Yeah, I didn't even try to
State
hide.
your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to?
Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Serio yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure.
Watanabe. Criminal affairs.
This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around. What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki Sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Miko Shiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer.
So these cops met with Saori-san to learn about the Ihara incident.
The thing that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case. That means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing Ihara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months.
How would I know?
Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
When he says HQ, I'm assuming that's Tokyo PD. Seems they're stepping on the local police's toes. Any crimes that happen in Injincho fall under Kanagawa PD's jurisdiction, not Tokyo's, which explains why Watanabe here might ticked off.
Ihara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ihara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like
We could be having this conversation without the handcuffs, you know.
But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ihara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. While the higher-ups play intel hoarding games, Ihara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
This is going to be such a waste of time, but I want some info from these cops myself. Probably best to collaborate with these guys and give them a little more insight. A picture given... The picture... I'm assuming they already know about the blood and stuff, right? So the picture is the reasonable thing. I feel like it's too good of evidence to give to him, but I'll share it.
Okay. How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba.
Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose. All right, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Serio High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo?
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her.
I think that's
But it
Toshio's
seems
mom.
whatever threat she made worked.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, because it would make sense if she wanted
Saw was the one who supervised
Mikoshiba dead.
Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. We know that we're working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ehara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
So now I'm working for everybody.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Now this has to be 2 months after his death. The body looks pretty decayed.
Mikoshiba was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife. You get all that, Hotshot?
So on the day Mikoshiba went missing, he was abducted near his home. And he was killed right here no earlier than 7:30 a.m.
What was
Okay.
our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we just put the screws to him, he'd scream.
I think it's him and his wife.
Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
Hell of a cop. We only just met and I'm halfway to becoming his groper. Gopher? Why did I say groper? It's gopher. Then again, I guess I do the same thing.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
Now here's a chance to get some pertinent facts. I need to ask what evidence the police collected from this scene. The time of death. They told me the cause of death. The burn marks.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
What else I need to find out everything the police collected. I'm not sure what Ihara's thing was either. Like, his whole thing confuses me. The state of the body, the building owner, but it was already abandoned. The body?
What shape was the body in when it was found?
It was
Full of
decayed.
maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia. Take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
Wouldn't it be crazy if it's the handyman that we got into a fight with earlier? Just throwing that out there. And cause of death. I know this, but I guess just to go through them all.
The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yep. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him. And lifting his chin with his left hand, his right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
So did you collect the knife? Time of death?
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good. We're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ihara was in custody through the whole thing, so he couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. And if we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
I don't think he'd tell you, though. You probably wouldn't know who it is. Yeah, wasn't... I feel like there's a knife
Has the
somewhere.
murder weapon been found?
No. There were no weapons at the scene. A real shame. That'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
No more questions? I'll ask this just to ask it.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever, but the building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently, there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
Okay. Alright.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryo High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa-sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's
being
spying on us
watched.
with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card!
Yikes! Yagami!
Hey, wait up! You won't get away.
This way. Don't trip over the cone.
Hold up.
At least they're the same buttons.
You won't get away.
Kicking. During a chase, things like soccer balls, spear cases, or buckets may be on the road. When you get near one, quickly press the button that appears to kick it at your target. If you nail your target, they'll lose health. If they're too far, or they turn a corner, and you lose visuals, the kick object may not hit them. Okay. Press what button is it? Alchemy is like way cooler in this one than it was in the other one. He went this way.
You won't get away.
Cut it out!
Hold up.
I couldn't kick that.
Give me a break here!
Maybe I missed it.
Get away from me!
You won't get away.
Gotcha.
Give it up already.
So, are you gonna tell me who you are, or are you not gonna say anything? I feel like he's not gonna say anything.
Damn, hotshot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other two guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Kake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
Are your other two pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Why?
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo.
So it's not Zero High. Man, are these guys seriously not linked to the crime in any way? Maybe not.
Hey, over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate. Nabe-san!
All right, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. They were just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? I'm After all you went through chasing him down.
I don't mind. My motto's to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is alright in my book. Now that that's settled, give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. Hope you get some dirt on Ihara soon.
Well, that was interesting. I'm starting to piece things together. It's a good timing for a chat with Sari. But for now, I should head back to Yokohama 99, then I can give Sari-san a call. I don't think he did it though. Well, it's obvious he didn't do it. And I kind of feel like, I mean, it would be impossible for him to not know who did it and know where the body is. Unless someone else told him. Because to be honest, I feel like Ihara doesn't know anything. He just knows where the body is, but he doesn't know who killed him. I don't know, the stuff going on with him is really confusing.